Time for sports with Nicole Kente. Nicole, what do you have for us this evening?
Thank you so much for that, Heidi, and good evening to our viewers as well. It's that time of the year where age group cricketers across the nation who harbour dreams of taking their careers beyond school level will be plying their trade for their respective provincial teams during the annual CSA Youth Weeks. Now, following 2 weeks of jam-packed action that featured national under-16 boys and girls tournaments, the attention has turned to the Kayamachola Boys Under-19 week that started on the 18th of December, while the 5-day CSA Girls Under-19 week got underway on Thursday the 16th. For more on this, we are joined by Youth and Tertiary Cricket Manager Niels Momberg. Neil, good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. So we have a new look junior week. CSA have restructured the junior national tournaments for the benefit of our viewers. Can you briefly tell us what the previous setup was and how it now looks after the restructure?
Yes, good evening, Nicole. Good evening to everybody. Yeah, we used to have under 13 and under 15 and under 18 tournaments for boys, and then one tournament for girls under 19. We've had a review of our school system, and the reviewers advised us to do away with under 13 and under 15 tournaments, and they are now happening more on a regional level. So now we have under 16 and under 19 tournaments. But very importantly, our boys system now also, our boys system now mirrors the girls as well. In the past, we had 5 boys tournaments and 1 girls tournament. Now we have 4 boys tournaments and 4 girls tournaments, which I think is a massive breakthrough to create equal opportunities for girls in our cricket pipeline and ecosystem.
Niels, I know you're in Potch, where the Kayamachola Under-19 boys one is taking place, and the girls are in Paarl. So how have both tournaments been going?
Look, it's been going very well. In Paarl, obviously, they didn't really have any challenges with weather. In Paarl, we've had some challenges with weather with some heavy rains here, but we're not complaining because we're also thinking of the farmers who needs the rain, obviously. But yesterday and today, all matches were completed. 1 or 2 matches were curtailed, meaning lesser overs. But it's been going very well. We have to keep in mind, I mean, it's not a concern. I mean, our boys and girls have played so little cricket over the last 2 years, so they're definitely a bit ring rusty. But I mean, we are all just full of joy and happy that cricket are being played. Especially last year after all our tournaments got cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic that's still with us. So we're definitely making some strides to create these opportunities for our top-end girls and boys.
So I love the junior weeks. I think it's important across all sporting codes to take a look at grassroots level as well. So speak to us about the importance of the junior weeks and how these tournaments feed into franchise level, and of course franchise level in turn feeds into the national team.
Look, as I said, if I can start on the other end, I mean, these tournaments is of tremendous benefit. It gives something for the kids to strive for. To get to these tournaments, they play in various leagues and matches and regional matches and trials and preparation matches. So there's thousands of kids that start out and vie for spots at these tournaments. So that whilst all are not making it, it strengthens our whole system. That's why it's very important. To answer your question about the franchise, obviously it's part of our pipeline and our sifting process. The better players here obviously gets looked at to go into our high performance systems, SN19 team maybe, or Colton Academies at our members, and from there the guys move into their not franchise anymore, but into their provincial sides. And then the next level is that they perform at that level. Obviously, then they go into the Proteas and so on. The men's side and also the Momentum Proteas are very successful ladies' side at the moment. So yes, without these tournaments and the processes that leads into it, we would really struggle to provide meaningful and talented cricketers for our Protea sides.
Niels, we're going to have to leave it there for now. I've got so much more to ask you, but we have unfortunately run out of time. Thank you so much. We wish you, the boys and girls, also all the best for the remainder of the tournaments. That was Youth and Tertiary Cricket Manager Niels Momberg. We'll have more sport for you later. Heidi, back to you.